She'll respond when you message her, but she never reaches out first. So how do you turn things around? Sending aha after messages, respond with good after every few lines. Are they about to say ba again? How do you keep conversation going? This situation is frustrating. You want to move things forward, but she never makes the first move, giving you no room to act. Of course you want to give up. If you just reach out to her, she'll respond. This is also in situation, leaving guys drained. How do we turn things around? By playing hard to get. Of course it's not about being overly flirtatious, but instead encourage her curiosity, spark her curiosity about your connection. With this skill you'll find love in no time. Recently a buddy messaged me. Kaiji, a buddy of mine, introduced me to a girl. Since we both worked in the same area, we chatted a lot at the beginning. But she wasn't very proactive. I also met her a couple of times, but we always just had dinner and went home afterward. Now it feels really draining to talk to her. She responds when I message her, but she's very detached. If I don't contact her, she won't reach out to me. I feel pretty stuck. It feels like I'm putting in effort but not seeing results. It's making me feel down. So I decided to wait her out for a few days, but she still didn't reach out. What should I do, man? She seems perfect for me in so many ways, but her attitude has me completely puzzled. I'm starting to lose hope. When I heard this, I got my buddy to forward their chat history. Let's check it out. Did you eat? And don't forget to bundle up. Morning is cold and I haven't eaten yet. Feels like a drag, doesn't it? Does it feel like you got no energy left? Let's run through these quickly. As you can see, he's been really focused on this girl. In fact, you can see it clearly here. She seems to give her guy friend plenty of attention, but it's exactly what the guy mentioned. By not taking initiative and always waiting for him to act, so their relationship can progress. Love requires both sides to put in effort. If just one person is putting in effort, when there's no way for the two of you to connect, why isn't she taking the lead? The main reason boils down to one keyword: wait. She won't ignore your messages lightly. This suggests she's open to talking with you. She's not uninterested in you. Maybe it's just polite. Perhaps it's something to do when bored. She may simply see you as an option. That doesn't mean she has feelings for you. If a girl truly likes you, she will show it naturally, wants to share joys and struggles with you, the ups and downs of everyday life. But what they mean by observant, being in a space where they're not exactly disliking, and also not overly fun. Open to interaction without getting emotionally involved. A relatively laid-back, carefree mindset. Many might say, oh no, that's not serious enough. In reality, though, this is actually a pretty normal human reaction. Relationships aren't simply good or bad, they're complex. When there's no strong attraction, you won't inspire to take initiative. There's no need to make things overly tense. So it's best to take a wait-and-see approach. She isn't looking for anything from you. But if we think about it differently, at the very least, this means she's giving you a chance to get closer. She hasn't ruled you out completely. Her feelings toward you depend mostly on what you do next. If you can make her feel sure about you, to start liking you. But my friends know too. Girls tend to lose patience quickly. So I told my friend to go this way. Do things the way I suggest. I told this guy to open with a joke. You've got an urgent WeChat message waiting. Check it right away. Rather than starting with questions, try setting up an imaginary situation instead and involve her in the story. To encourage a good connection, she quickly replied. Let's keep going. It really felt like real love. Why do so many guys wait for her reply? Why do so many guys struggle to keep conversations going? Because guys encounter certain behavior from women, sending vague or random messages, or abruptly ending the conversation. They're unsure how to reply. At this moment, we can think beyond just the words and find alternative ways to connect. For example, use timing as a clue by creatively interpreting her actions and shift the conversation toward romance. Girls will respond, right? Let's pick up where we left. She answers messages fast enough, but she never starts talking first. Maybe her phone's broken. When dealing with an inactive woman, just letting things slide won't help build the relationship. Let's cut to the chase and explain, making it less accusatory. Stay flexible, avoiding arguments. The girl asks back. She hasn't messaged you because her phone's broken. A lot of guys feel uneasy seeing this. Brother Kai added. Isn't it clear she's upset? If you don't believe me, you'll need to calm her. Otherwise, I fear she'll stop replying altogether. Fellas, why does she keep ignoring you? Because you're too afraid to show your disapproval. But you don't know how to fix it. Instead, you end up appearing as like someone settling for low value. It comes down to being timid. What many guys tell the girls often try to cover up problems, creating a sense of everything appears harmonious. It's just timidity. We often talk about girls being strong-willed. This strength means that you can stay calm around them. Having firm beliefs of your own, staying calm even in the face of challenges, handling things calmly. When you show this confidence, she'll feel the strength and charm behind it. The strength and allure in your actions will captivate her. She'll be drawn to you. Whenever you create an atmosphere like this, where everything feels harmonious, no matter how you're doing. When initiating conversation, your goal should be to avoid mistakes. Playing it safe means pleasing others at the expense of yourself. If you neglect to assert your stance and boundaries, you forfeit the chance to connect deeply with her. Hiding issues instead of addressing them won't fulfill the emotional roller coaster she's seeking. I encouraged him to keep pressing the questions. You'll finally find it. It's just a bad connection. Are you stuck somewhere and unable to talk? Is about surprising her with your responses, or even drop hints to get her thinking. She says, oh, by the time you get here, dinner will be spoiled. Looks like you're good at talking to her. Do you usually talk to girls like this? Okay guys, she's testing us now. A lot of guys lose their cool right here. They'll say something like, no, I don't talk to other girls. Here's the thing, that acting this way may seem like loyalty, but actually you're undermining the image you work so hard to build. What's the right way to respond when a girl does this? When friends reply casually with sure, the conversation flowed easily. My buddies probably wouldn't get why we answered like that. Doesn't this make us look uncommitted? Actually, it doesn't. First off, we never said anything about being involved with other girls. It's just harmless chit chat. Plus it sends a message to her that I talk to a lot of girls, in fact, and they're happy to chat with me too. That shows I've got enough going for me to draw attention from other girls. One last thing to keep in mind, hint at the main idea indirectly, and let her know she's not showing much interest. The girl responded, after all this talking, why haven't you found someone you like? Isn't it typical of girls to be smart about relationships? At this point, the girl might still be testing us. We stay cool as ever, since her real message is clearly pushing you away. Hoping you'll clarify things, saying I don't like you. I appreciate when you show commitment. Backing off to move forward. We keep our boundaries and tease gently from there. I have my own job to focus on, and I'm building something. I don't have the time or energy to play those games. It all depends on the person. Fellas, this is big stuff. What do you mean? First off, I told her straight up, I'm not a heartbreaker. Secondly, I laid down my boundaries firmly. I let her know I'm not just anyone. I kept my distance, which might seem distant. She asked why we were talking if I had standards. Are you into me? Sounds like trouble for some guys, huh? Admitting too soon feels like showing my hand too early. If I said I didn't like her, things would get awkward fast. What am I supposed to do now? When she asks that, she's clearly interested. She's eager to see if he's worth it. Is ready to prove himself. A response when caught in a tough situation. If he's someone she can rely on. This shows a lack of security on her part. So we just need to make her feel secure. Just be careful not to mess things up. Don't leave her an easy way to say no. Friendship, I do like you. But honestly, true love is something both sides pursue. Both sides must feel the same. I think we should get to know each other. Let's take it slow. If it's just me having feelings for them alone, I'll keep it in check. No get. Let's cut to the chase and let her know we're into each other. That's right, but we need to set boundaries and stick to our values. We can't be like those who come on strong, spill their hearts out right away. What we want is a relationship based on give and take. We need a relationship based on mutual support. I let her know how important that was to me. I'm not the type to act impulsively. Even if we end up together someday, it'll still take us some time to really get to know each other. A little later, she agreed that made sense. We went on the same. Naturally, great people agree on things like this. She agreed with what we were saying. This means she's open to it. Here, when I talk about someone good, they're giving her a compliment indirectly. They're boosting her mood a bit. She replied, actually, I wouldn't mind chatting at all. It's just that I don't know how to start. Pay attention, guy. What she means by this is, she likes him. She may just be shy and 不愿先联系. So in situations like this, we need to take the lead. I told I'm not worried about running out of things to say. What worries me is you not trying to start a conversation. For now, and just go along with me. But you can't leave me talking to myself. Otherwise, I'll give up. She agreed, okay. Then I'll follow suit. How about setting up another date? Are you free tomorrow? Why don't we have hot pot together? Sounds good, man. I'll send you the address. Come pick me up then. This conversation is wrapping up. Single conversation or invitation might not seem important, but it's not gonna make or break anything. For guys who reach out to me later, you'll learn to adjust your mindset continuously. Your approach to dating. If you're in a similar situation, I've put together resources here for guys in your position. Tips on handling tricky moments when she tests you, plus a full guide to chatting, to help you get back on track fast. If you're interested, thumbs up and send $9.99. And also, if you're in a rush, message me privately. I'll send it to you first. Moving on, there will be some screenshots for guidance. I won't go into too much detail, but here's the gist. This guy contacted me at the beginning of last month. I didn't expect them to get together so quickly. The other day, he sent me an engagement video. They're planning to get married during Spring Festival. So listen up, guys. Being a man means we need to be bold and ask for what we want. Be willing to stand up for yourself. Such women will take note. Confidence and charm that radiate naturally. That wraps up our example. If a woman isn't reaching out, it doesn't mean she's uninterested. Often it's just her nature shining through. When she starts to take notice, after seeing what you value in a relationship, she'll adapt to meet your needs. As we said before, strong relationships demand teamwork.